it's Kiki with the 4 kids. Hey, let's get into this video. And I know I got up 8 fingers, but I only got 4 kids. So before I start the video off, I want to start off with a scripture, or I should say before I get into the video. Let's start off with the scripture, you all. So this is from the book of Mark, chapter 7, and this is verse 15. I almost said verse 17, forgive me. And this is the NLT version. So the scripture says, "It's not what goes into your body that defiles you. You are defiled by what comes from your heart." So before I go any further, I want to share a dream that I had with you all. So this was maybe a month or 2 ago. I can't remember exactly, but it's a dream that I didn't forget at all, because I even took notes based off this dream. And I was like, you know what, Lord, this is going to be my first YouTube video whenever I get to it. And excuse this green, I can't even think of what it is right now, but try to ignore that. I hope that is not a distraction. I'm going to try to hold my head like this for you all, because it's distracted me while I record this video. Okay, let me get back focused. So in the dream that I had, I was somewhere in a building, store. It was a place where there were several other people. And I also had my daughter with me as well. And in this dream, there was a guy. He was kind of rude to me, and I started getting rude back, just super feisty. And I didn't curse him, but I was very aggressive and rude to him in this dream. And as I'm talking all crazy, getting smart with this man or whatever, only thing I was thinking on the inside is, "Ooh, Lord, I'm just so thankful I'm not cussing him out, but I'm going in on him." And I'm just so proud of myself. And I woke up from the dream and I'm like, "Lord, what are you trying to tell me?" And I didn't ponder on it too much up until recording this video. I'm like, okay, Lord, before I get into this video, I need to know a clear understanding of what you're trying to tell me about myself. And upon that, God was like, "You're doing all the work on the outside, but none of that is going to matter unless you check what's on the inside." So even though I literally didn't curse him with words, I may as well had, because clearly I still have something on the inside of me. So it's like I camouflaged what was really in here by not using foul language. But I still was talking crazy to him. So God was like, "Sis, you still have work to do." And so from there, I took some notes. My toddler is in the background, y'all. I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to go with the flow. I've been trying to record this video for the longest, and I'm just like, "Satan, get behind thee. I got to get this video." So if y'all hear her screaming, ignore her. Y'all know I got 4 kids. I gave that to you all in the intro. So I noted, I'm focused on what looks good on the outside. To the human eye, I seem to be all right, but God knows my heart. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a cliche way, because y'all know how we be. "Oh, God knows my heart. Don't judge me. God knows my heart." No, I mean it as He sees jealousy within me. He sees greed. He sees pride. And the list goes on and on. So as I am working on the outward appearance, God is doing a heart check. And I must first look within myself, because by doing so, if my heart is pure, it'll show on the outside as well. And that has been my prayer daily. "Lord, wreck me, prune me, take out anything that is not like you, anything that does not align with who you are." And so this morning, I kid you not, my grandmother sent me a scripture, and she told me, one second, y'all. I'm not even finna pause this. Hope, can you please put your sister on the potty? Thank you so much. And if y'all see my ponytail in the back, I'm gonna just keep it real with you all. I didn't feel like pinning this. My locks are getting longer, so it is really hard to even clip these onto my hair at this point. I don't know how much y'all seen. I don't even care. This is really who I am. This is my life. Like, it be a little ghetto over here. But anywho, my grandmother sent me a scripture and told me to read it. And it was from the book of Galations. chapter 5 to be exact, you all. And as I was sitting here getting my notes together, I'm like, okay, Lord, I can't end the video there. I need to tell people what should our heart look like? What type of people should we be as we represent you? And this is the same scripture my grandmother sent me this morning and told me to read it. Galatians 5:22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And I was like, my God, okay, because you're talking about me. It's some things within me that you are still needing me to work on. And in order for me to figure out how I should be, it's right here in your word. You're telling me this is an example. This is the outline. This is the blueprint of what should be seeping out of you. And it made me think of an alcoholic. When they drink, they may puke it out. They may urinate it out in any other way. However, if you ever have been around somebody that drinks, because I know when I used to get lit, okay, even the next day, that's what seeps out of you. And it's the same thing as far as on a spiritual level. What's in here is going to show up on the outside. No matter how we try to hide it, eventually it's going to show up. And so now you may be questioning, okay, so I know what I need to work on. I need to do a heart check. I know what I should look like as far as being a representation of God, of Christ. Now, how do I do that? And so he took me to 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. And this is the part right here. And we take captive. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but it ain't lightning. I think my battery's finna go dead. And we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. God is in it with us, okay? These heart checks, the things that we still have within us that the outside world cannot see. You know, we can work on not cussing. We can work on stopping secular music, listening to it. We can work on dressing modest. We can do all of that. But what about what's in here? And if we give it to God, if we're honest with him, truly honest, getting uncomfortable where we're like, you know what, God, so-and-so is always going on vacation. I'm kind of jealous of that. It don't feel good to be like, you know what, God, I got some jealousy within me. It's uncomfortable to admit we really aren't good people. We got some messed up hearts. There's some wicked stuff on the inside of us. But by being honest and taking it to God and putting it right there on the altar and saying, you know what, Lord, this is me. I don't like it. It doesn't align with who you are. Please, God, wreck me. Do a change in me. And he will begin to do so. Thank you so much for watching this video. What y'all be saying, please like, share, and subscribe, okay? I'm so appreciative. I'm trying to find my thing so I can stop this video. But I'm going to end it here. Be blessed. I pray that you have an amazing day. And y'all, I got to go tackle these kids because it's ghetto over here.